Hello everyone, my name is Kailash. My topic is Introduction to Renewable and Non-Renewable Resources. Let's start. Introduction to Renewable and Non-Renewable Resources. Explore the fundamental difference between renewable and non-renewable energy sources, their advantages, and the importance of sustainable energy solution for a greener future. Definition of renewable resources. There are three major words. They are sustainable, limitless, eco-friendly. Let's describe one by one. Sustainable. Renewable resources are natural resources that can be replenished or regenerated within a human lifetime, ensuring their long-term availability. Next one is limitless. They are not limited in supply and can be used repeatedly without depleting the source like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. And last one is eco-friendly. Renewable resources have a lower environmental impact and are considered more sustainable compared to non-renewable resources like fossil fuels. Examples of renewable resources. There are several examples. Let's see one by one. Solar energy, wind power, hydroelectric power, geothermal energy. Let's see solar energy. Harnessing the abundant and inexhaustible power of the sun through photovoltaic cells and solar thermal technology. Wind power. Capturing the kinetic energy of the wind using large-scale wind turbine to generate clean, renewable electricity. Next one is hydroelectric power. Generating power from the movement of water in rivers, streams, and ocean through use of hydroelectric dams and turbines. And last example is geothermal energy. Tapping into the Earth's natural heat reservoirs to produce steam and generate renewable electricity to provide direct heating and cooling. Let's see advantage of renewable resources. There are several advantages compared to non-renewable resources. Sustainability. Renewable resources can be replenished naturally, ensuring a long-term continuous supply of energy without depleting the source. Eco-friendliness. Renewable energy sources have much lower environmental impact compared to fossil fuels, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and combating climate change. Cost effectiveness. The ongoing costs of harnessing renewable energy, such as maintenance and fuel, are often lower than the volatile price of non-renewable resources. Reliability. Renewable energy technologies are becoming increasingly reliable and efficient, providing a stable and dependable supply of power. There are several advantages compared to non-renewable resources. Challenges of renewable resources. Let's see what are the challenges we will face in the renewable resources. Intermittency. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind can be intermittent, meaning their power output fluctuates based on the environmental condition, which can make it challenging to maintain a consistent and reliable electricity supply. High upfront costs. Transitioning to renewable energy often requires significant upfront investment in infrastructure such as solar panels, wind turbines, and energy storage systems, which can be barrier for communities and individuals. Next one is geographical limitations. The availability of renewable resources is often tied to specific geographical location, such as areas with abundant sunlight or strong wind, which can limit the widespread adoption of these technologies. Storage challenges. Effectively storing and distributing renewable energy generated during period of high production remains a significant challenge, as current energy storage technologies can be expensive and limited capacity. Let's see What are the challenges of the renewable resources? High front costs. Transition to renewable energy often requires significant upfront investment in infrastructure, such as solar panels, wind turbines, and energy storage systems, which can be barrier for some communities and individuals. Intermittency. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind can be intermittent, meaning their power output fluctuates based on the environmental conditions, which can make it challenging to maintain a consistent and reliable electricity supply. Geographical limitations. The availability of renewable resources is often tied to specific geographical locations, such as area with abundant sunlight or strong winds, which can limit the widespread adoption of these technologies. Next one is storage challenges. Challenges. Effectively storing and distributing a renewable energy remains a significant challenge, as the current energy storage technologies can be expensive and have limited capacity. Let's see what is non-renewable resources. Here also, compared to renewable, there are three major words called finite supply, environmental impact, and exhaustible. Let's see one by one. Finite supply. Non-renewable resources are natural resources that exist in a fixed amount and cannot be replenished once are depleted, such as fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal. Next one is environmental impact. The extraction, processing, and use of non-renewable resources often have a significant environmental impact, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions, air pollution, and land degradation. Exhaustible. These resources are limited in quantity and will eventually run out of it. Their consumption continues at the current rate without sustainable alternatives being developed. Example of non-renewable resources. Fossil fuels like natural gas and coal are primary example of non-renewable resources. These energy-dense hydrocarbons were formed from the decomposition of prehistoric plant and animal matter over millions of years, and their supply is finite. Other non-renewable resources include minerals such as gold, silver, copper, and uranium, which are mined from the earth crust and cannot be replenished on human timescale. Advantages of non-renewable resources: high energy density, cost-effective, and established infrastructure. Non-renewable resources like fossil fuels pack a powerful energy punch, providing a concentrated source of energy that can be easily extracted and used to generate large amount of electricity and heat. Cost effective. Historically, non-renewable energy sources like oil, gas, and coal have been relatively cheap and widely accessible, making them a cost-effective option for powering homes, industries, and transportation. Established infrastructure. The extensive global infrastructure built around the extraction, refinement, and distribution of non-renewable resources allow for a well-established and reliable energy supply system that is difficult to replicate for newer renewable alternatives. Challenges of non-renewable resources. There are mainly four challenges. Let's see. Environmental damage, depletion and scarcity, geopolitical tensions, price volatility. The extraction, processing, and combustion of non-renewable resources like fossil fuel can lead to significant environmental degradation, including air and water pollution, habitat destruction, and greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to climate change. Next one is depletion and scarcity. As non-renewable resources are consumed at a rapid pace, their finite supplies are being depleted, leading to concern about long-term availability and the need to find alternative energy sources to meet growing global demand. Geopolitical tensions. The uneven global distribution of non-renewable resources, particularly fuels, often leads to geopolitical conflicts and tensions as countries compete for access to these valuable resources, potentially destabilizing international relations. Price volatility. The prices of non-renewable resources such as oil and natural gases can be highly volatile, fluctuating based on factors like demand and global events, making it challenging for businesses and consumers to plan and budget effectively. Conclusion. The importance of sustainable energy. As the world grapples with the urgent need to address climate change and environmental degradation, the transition to sustainable energy solution has become paramount. Renewable resources offer promising path forward, providing clean, limitless power while mitigating the harmful impact of non-renewable fossil fuels. Thank you.